Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Real Heroes Show. You got Cory here with you as always, and in for review today, second Indiana Jones 4K film, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Steelbook here, exactly the same as Raiders of the Lost Ark. Got your disc in there, got some nice little movie art on the inside. Once again, this is part of the massive Indiana Jones 4-movie collection. You got Raiders, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull in here. So let's get into some tech specs on it. This film was released back in 1984. It's got a 4K DI because it was shot on film, which is fantastic. It is encoded in both Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, so you're going to get really great picture and audio quality out of this mix. It's in its original 2:39:1 aspect ratio, so it's exactly how it was shown in theaters. You're going to get those black bars on top and bottom of your television. I mean, what can you say about this film? It looks incredible. I mean, you couldn't believe that it was shot back in the 80s. The 4K restoration is a huge leap from the 1080p digital copies or Blu-rays that have been circulating for about a decade or so now. Everything is striking. Everything has an uptick. So much detail everywhere. All the sites, once they get inside the temple, they just look incredible. Colors get a huge upgrade because of the Dolby Vision codec. The first thing I noticed right when the movie started during the Anything Goes musical number, the reddish orange title cards for all the actors and the producers and everything, the colors just popped right off the screen. When they're flying from Shanghai all the way through and the little red line leads them along the map, the red line just popped off the screen. It was great. Indy's white tuxedo in the beginning of the film when they're in Club Obi-Wan, which great little Easter egg there, much brighter than you would expect it to be in a movie from the 80s. And then, once the film gets to its primary locations where you're down in the temple, there's rocks everywhere, there's wood, all the carts, the smoke, there's detail in every single frame of this movie. It looks amazing. A lot of stuff that's in there that, really dimly lit rooms. For example, the room with all the spikes that are coming up from the floor and down from the ceiling. You see every little last detail. The cage that the folks get lowered down in the temple, detail everywhere on that. All the stuff at the end, on the long bridge with the big vast sweeping landscapes, all of that just looked pristine, better than I expected it to. Just really great. There's a nice layer of grain on top of it, so it does look like a movie that was made in the 80s. It's not scrubbed with digital noise reduction to make it look like something that was shot yesterday, which I think is a good thing. Kind of preserves the filmic quality of the movie. So for the video, I would probably give this one a solid like a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really solid transfer. It looked beautiful on my television. So can't ask for anything better than that, really. I don't want to give it a 10. I'm really hard pressed to do that unless something is like actually perfect. But I think I'm gonna settle with a good 9 for video on this one. For the audio, the Dolby Atmos soundtrack for this lit up my room. It was fantastic. I thought that the soundtrack for Raiders was good. I think this one took it up an additional notch from Raiders. A lot of activity. When they're in the jungle, about a third of the way through the movie, every single animal noise was just circulating through the room, which was fantastic. In the room where the spikes are coming down, the height channels transferred it right down to the front sound stage, which was really great. Everything was breezing by during the cart chase towards the end of the film. John Williams' score just filled up the room, grabbed you, didn't let go, which is exactly what you want out of a movie with a John Williams score. So really great stuff there. I also felt like Compared to Raiders, this one actually used the low frequency a little more. There was a little bit more bass, especially towards the end of the film, which I thought added a little bit of extra punch to everything, which was really good. So I think I'm going to go with another solid 9. I'm excited to see if Last Crusade and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull can top these first two in terms of their presentation, but you're getting a 9 out of 10 for both video and audio from me on this one. I can't recommend this set enough, especially if you're a fan of these movies. They're absolutely terrific. The transfers are pristine, and the audio quality is spectacular. So would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you've purchased these movies, I have a few friends that have made the digital purchase, and albeit while not as good as the disc, they said it was excellent on digital. So would just love to hear your thoughts overall. Let me know if you're excited for Indy 5 too. It's filming now. James Mangold is at the helm, director of Logan and Ford versus Ferrari. Harrison Ford's back. Steven Spielberg's producing. Looks to be a pretty solid time. So if you'd like to support this channel, go ahead and click that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and please turn on your notifications so that way you never miss any future content from us. We'll have a episode 3 of Loki review tomorrow, another video with Shane coming up on Thursday, and then a Bad Batch review on Friday. So we are loaded to the gills with content. Really love making these videos for you guys. Really happy that so many people have been tuning in and subscribing to the channel. So thanks so much, and until next time, see you in the next video.